and I got a late start today. We have some people out here on their boat screaming, but that's what happens when you live on the water. People are celebrating something. I don't know exactly what they're celebrating, but they're celebrating it very loudly. Oh, my neighbor did get engaged today, and they're out in the Duffy, and that might be him and his fiance. I don't know. Oh, let's walk around the boat. Let's just see what's going on. My boat's kind of dark right now. I mean, I don't have any. The internet is really horrible by the boat. It's just horrible. And it's so dark you can't even see me. But the house, I'll turn some lights on. Let's get the internet stable. Walking down by the side deck of my boat. All right, so that means new bowl, red and white. My lights went out. Oh, I'll go grab my light from downstairs. All right. I have to just remember which button turns this thing on. Turn on light. But come on, one of these buttons got to turn it on. I found the light. Boom, 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 and there we go. There. Now we have a light. I know it's all freaking out because the angle of the day there. Now that should have it a lot better. I'm now the boat. Ha! So, crazy day today. Went to Beverly Hills, installed Christmas lights, did a job up there. Came back. I was like, do I drive back out to my exes and my son? My son is sick. I can't really spend time with him. I called my ex. Hey, I know Wally's sick. But job tomorrow. Let's just see what's going on over here. I'm on. Yeah, this is my YouTube. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Duh. I want to do something closer to me, whatever it does. Then, look, Linus is doing a live. I like Linus Text Tips. He's cool. Trying to find me. Like, oh, I know how to do it. So I go into my YouTube studio. This phone's all busted up. And then I go into the contents and then I click on it. So we'll try that real quick. But the internet here is so freaking bad. It's just horrible. And even though I have everything to do it with, I have to run a wire down the hall of the boat and then back up. And I'm going to put a access point here in the wheelhouse because this would be a really good area to spread the internet throughout the whole boat. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. So let's see, content, live, Walter is live video. Look at that. The internet is so bad. Ugh. Now I can put this probably up here. And then I can let internet to put it so that I can see my phone. But now that should be great internet and then feed it to this phone. Let's see. How old am I? I am 63 years old. I'm really old. I'm so old that I suffer from COPD. Oh, this is my bowel thruster is dead and I don't like it. I need to put new batteries in my bow thruster. If you don't know, I'm Captain Walt. That's the name of my channel, and I'm on my boat right now. I'm in the wheelhouse. This is me. We can go walk the boat off and show it a little bit. So, right behind the wheelhouse is the dining area, and then this is the main salon. There is a forward salon theater. It's like and it leads to the staterooms, but that's the forward salon. And a bar in the back of the boat, and it actually has this is up on like a little gathering area. Right now, yes. A small aft deck. That's our tender down there. You can be. This is where I live. I live here in Newport Beach, Cal. As you can see, go around. It's kind of cool, and that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to on this rail here. I'm going to put some lights, and then also I'm going to see about getting some clamps to clip and put some nice lights here, because the lines on this boat are so cool. And if I just continue it, down this line here, I mean, it's really going to make the boat look neat. And then on the upper deck, you can see this. I'll come up here and get some lights on that upper deck line, and probably even on the antenna tower. I'll throw some lights up on that. So that'll be fun. And this is our forward sitting area. It's a nice little area. And I was thinking about maybe putting a tree up here or something. Just having a tree up here. And then probably putting a tree, like maybe turn the antenna tower, as long as I can do it where it does not interfere with the radar. And if the boss decides to go out, I can run everything and not have lights interfere. I'll do that. And then put helicopter up here. So, yeah. This has tables and sitting out here. And I'm going to have to get that fixed. But this area here is this pad here. Maybe this is where I can put a Christmas tree and just stand it up here. It won't be in the way of the radar or any of the antennas, and that'll be fine. And then right down this little area here. All right, so this is the upper seating area, upper deck. I'm about putting some stainless steel poles and a canvas. Sorry about that. I had to cover myself here. And this is just how you close that upper area. And then I can lock it. I leave it unlocked. I close my door. There's no reason to leave that open. We'll walk through the main salon here. Back over to the wheelhouse. And boom. So, wow. Oh! Wow. Oh! It finally came back. I thought it wasn't going to come back at all. I was sitting there waiting and waiting for the internet to reconnect. So here, this is the wheelhouse. Throttles, wheel. This is my wheel. And so that was the boat. Too bad there wasn't a whole lot of people to watch yet. And then for the internet to go out, my apologies. I do have my phone outside and I'm hotspotting from it, so maybe the internet will stay a little more stable at this point. But yeah, so Christmas decorations, suggestions. Anybody? Come on, give me some suggestions, and we'll do something nice here this year for Christmas on the Aviator. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. Oh, I'm thinking about just maybe either blue lights or multicolor, but no white. A lot of people do the white lights. I see it enough. I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna go down that road. I'm gonna do multicolor or just all blue. Elvis Presley, he was a big fan of only blue lights. I remember as a young kid, my father was stationed at the um, Millington Naval Air Station outside of Memphis, Tennessee. And one of the things we would do when he was stationed there, because he was stationed there for 8 years, I actually started elementary school. I don't know what grade I went up to, but I think it was third. So I was very young. He was there for 8 years, and I went to the third. So we probably moved in there when I was probably 1 or 2. And he would take us by Elvis Presley's house, and it always was decorated with only blue lights, and it was really nice. I'll keep looking over this way. I'm looking to see if something will come on, but it is not. I'm also looking for my power for my ring camera, which is missing. I think I can find one on my boat. In my truck. Oh, that's something. All the little scuffs on my head, they're going to be a thing of the past. I finally bought and purchased those gas shocks. It's not that I didn't have the money. Obviously, I had the money. It's only $20 I think it was $22 to have them shipped to me. But it was always a 2 to 3 day, and I think it took 4 days to get them. It wasn't something that's normally stocked at Amazon, and it was a 4 day. And I kept thinking to myself, and this is my stupid thinking, I'll just stop by an auto parts store and pick them up now. Look at the boats going by. Yeah, going by right now. Anyways, and for 6 months, I didn't order them to be here in 4 days. And I would wait and keep going from auto parts store, auto parts store, same thing. Sorry we don't have them, but we can order them. They can be here tomorrow. I go, no, I'll find somebody who has them now. And I wasted 6 months and getting my head banged on by that stupid, rear window on I have a camper shell on the back of my F-150, and that thing would just fall down on my head. But no more of that. I put those on today. That's cool. What else has happened today? I had it. I made the most awesome lunch for myself last night, so I could take with me today when I went to Beverly Hills to put up Christmas decorations. And what I did was the stupidest thing ever. After making this most awesome lunch in a awesome little container, I proceeded to walk out of the house, even though I put a reminder in my phone, even though I remembered that I needed to take it with me. I walked out that door without it, got in the truck and drove away. And then I drove back to Newport Beach, so I called my ex and told her, and she'll just be able to throw it in the microwave, heat it up, and eat it herself. But that was so sad, because it had the ham, the turkey, the stuffing, the mashed potatoes. It had everything in it, and it was just a container to just throw it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and man, you're having a Thanksgiving dinner all over again, and I forgot it. But the funny thing is, where I was decorating the Christmas decorations today, they basically served me leftovers from theirs, and it was, I had the same thing anyway. And somebody just commented, what did they say? They said, what's up, buddy? Hi, Louis. I am talking about decorating my boat tomorrow. And that's what I want to do tomorrow. Tomorrow, it soon will be tomorrow. I am going to go after work tomorrow buy some Christmas decorations and decorate the boat. That's what I want to do tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow? How was your Thanksgiving? Let's see how that went. Anybody, say hello, and I shall chat with you. I am, for whatever reason, the lighting here is showing me that my gauges are dirty as sin, and here I am. I'm cleaning them. There you go. I turn my dash lights on, and I'm like, wow. I just taking them, I'm just wiping them off, but I should come up here with a bottle of Windex and maybe a little bit of polish and go to town on these things. So how was everybody's Thanksgiving yesterday? Anybody? Anybody want to comment? No? How do you like our this is our dining area on board the Aviator. Now I do not sit there when I eat. No, I stay down in the galley, and there's an awesome little crew table down there. I like to sit down there and have my dinner. And it's great. I'll sit there and watch YouTube and everything. Oh my God, I wonder something. I don't know, but oh my God, I left all the power off on my boat the whole weekend. There we go. Now, no power. Cool. That's the right way to do it. I do have to get new batteries for my bow thruster. Good. How about you? And where are the brownies? Oh, I ate those brownies. Let me tell you. April made the best brownies ever. Those things came out really good. You were there yesterday when I was cooking, weren't you, Lewis? That's why he's asking about the brownies, because I couldn't wait to try those. And I waited an hour after dinner, and that's when I had a brownie. And the sad part is we did not have pumpkin pie, but when I went and decorated the Christmas decorations for a friend of mine up in Beverly Hills today, I had pumpkin pie. And so that was very good. So I had my pumpkin pie. I have a lozenge in my mouth. And I did a live stream on my way up to Beverly Hills, but I stopped it before I went in because my friend does live in Beverly Hills, and he is kind of a little bit private about, his, behind his gate, that's his family. So I stopped the live stream before I actually pulled in, or actually even was on his street. But it was still nice. It was still a nice day. We had a great time. I put up lots of lights, and we put up a couple trees inside, and it was just fun. It was just fun all around. My son, yesterday though, sat down for Thanksgiving dinner and could not taste anything. And the first thing, both April and I thought, that's my ex, that's my son's mom, was, oh my God, Wally has COVID. We have to get a test and test him. Now, it was about 3:30 when we found this out, and we looked for 40 minutes before we found one CVS store in her town that was open, but it was only open until 5. So we didn't hesitate at all. We jumped in the car, went over. But at the same time as we were looking for her, she had posted on Facebook that does anybody have a COVID test, because we can't find a pharmacy that was open. So we ended up finding that pharmacy, went and grabbed 2 tests. While I was inside getting the 2 tests, somebody said, "Hey, I have a single test, and if you come, you can go get it." And April said, "Let's go get it, because if Wally becomes positive, you have to test yourself. I have to test myself to find out if we have contracted it from Wally, because we don't know who Wally got it from. Probably got it from school or something." So we went ahead and went over and got the 3rd test. And when we got home, that was actually a test with 4 people in. Walmart sells them too, but Walmart was closed yesterday. We looked at it and we're like, okay, they are closed. But
we ended up getting the test. Wally did not have COVID. He just has the flu or something. So April is taking him, I think, or did take him today to the what is that, urgent care, and to see how he's doing. So that was our one hiccup through Thanksgiving, but it was still a good Thanksgiving. I did get to spend it with my puppy. I have a little Chihuahua, and she slept with me the whole time I was there, and she's probably wondering where I am tonight. But I did give her all the love that I could, so she knows I'm. Wow, we have some guests outside. They're pretty loud. Can you hear them? I think we should go outside and look to see. I can hear them. I wonder if you guys can. Uh, but yeah, that was just that was our crazy day. I have two gauges here that are not lighting up, and I don't like that. My radios are working just fine here. No, that one's perfect. That one's perfect. I need to put two bulbs in here, and this is a 12 volt system, so that should be easy enough. Wow. Wow, what are they? Are they floating right outside? Oh, you know what? That might be my neighbor. He did say. Sorry about that. Look, I come out here and now I don't see anybody. Oh, wait a second. They are out here. I wasn't hearing anybody outside. Congratulations.
Thank you. What's going on?
Oh, I'm doing a live stream and I heard all these people. I go, who's outside my boat? Congratulations. I'm so upset my neighbor got engaged. So, yeah. It was funny, though, coming home and being locked out.
What?
It was funny coming home and being locked out.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
I went to the gate. I had to call Rex and go.
Shut up, huh? Did you tell Nico the code, too?
No, I'm sure.
It's
You
the
think?
same as the garage.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that we had a code on the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the
There's a garage code.
The garage.
We have a key code for the garage?
Yeah, to open it from the street.
I was gonna say, how do you not know that for the garage? I feel like you should.
We always have just the remote control. I just push a
Yeah,
button.
there's a keypad.
I never noticed the
Outside by
keypad.
the gate.
Oh.
Yeah. Same code.
I think I lived here a little longer than you, and I didn't even know that.
The more you know.
Yeah. So no one's been here? I was so worried about my package that I thought, oh, they'll deliver it to Rex's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw it over there a couple days ago.
I put those on. No more bumping my head with that window on my.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun. All right. Well, I'm going to go out. I'm just doing a live stream on my YouTube.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm over 1,600 subscribers. Yay, me.
Cheers.
But again, congratulations. I hope you have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a
All
great
right.
night,
Have a
Walt.
good night.
Bye-bye. So that was my neighbor. They just engaged. Gosh. Walking on the boat. And another thing is I got to do, and I think I'll do that on Sunday. I'm going to buy lights. I'm going to buy lights on tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to have to put that down a little bit better than that. There you go. So I'm going to buy lights tomorrow. But I'm going to work on Sunday. I am going to run a network wire from the boat Here, let me just go grab a couple things. Stay right here. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go grab a couple things. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So, if you don't realize what I am parked right in front of my boss's condo. Now these are condos, so there's 4 units. My boss's condo is the bottom unit, and he has this slip. The unit next to him is the bottom unit, and that person has the slip just to my porch. The 2 upper condos don't have a slip, but they actually have a better view because their patios overlook our boats and they can see the whole bay. So that's kind of cool. But because my boss's condo is right in front of our boat, we put an access point on the wall closest to the boat, hoping that it would get the boat some internet. It works, and then it doesn't work. High tide, it seems to work better than low tide. Once the boat's really down low, forget about it. You can't get any internet from the house at all. So what I bought was a range extender. But what's great about this range extender, I don't know if you can see that, but on the bottom of that, do you see that little black piece on the bottom? That is a network jack. So I found a position in my chain room that is so close to the front of the boat that no matter where, I checked it at low tide, I checked it at high tide, I checked it in between. I can take my phone in there and I can connect to that Wi-Fi in that house and I can just get 100 meg, boom, right download, easy. More, 100 or better. I mean, I've hit 4. But the idea is it's going to give me a constant connection to the internet. So I will place this up in the chain room in that one spot. It's to the port side. If you put it to the starboard side, it's more behind the wall that access point in my boss's condo is in. So if you go into the port side, that's this side, it just gets a better Wi-Fi connection. What I'm going to do then is connect this. It'll have power, it'll get internet from that. And I'm not going to tell it to repeat it, I'm just going to tell it to connect to it. And then use this wire, and here's where this piece comes in. This is called a PoE network switch. And this will send power over Ethernet. And am I holding it up right? So yeah, I am. So this is power over Ethernet. I will then run that network switch all the way back to this wheelhouse. I have a path where I can go underneath the boat in the Belgians area, and I'll run that network wire, boom, 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 all the way back. When I get down into the galley, I can then go up and all the way in to my wheelhouse. And then inside here, I'll bring it over, I don't know, one of the cabinets or something, and then that's where I'll put this. Now I have the box, I just happen to have this out of the box. And it has a mount. And if you look, it has both a power inlet and a network jack. But because this is PoE compatible, it'll take the power that this network switch, or not this, excuse me, this injects onto the network wire, and I will just run a local network wire from this switch here to this. Now, since the wheelhouse is locally, it's, what am I trying to say? It's centrally located in the boat. This access point then will broadcast a much better signal. I will name it a little different than the internet that's coming from the house. I don't want this to overpower the Wi-Fi that's in front, and then it sees, hey, there's a stronger signal from the same source, so let's just connect to that. No, I want this to be its own signal. So everything on the boat, then I will connect to this. The televisions in the theater, and everything. But here's the coolest part, and this is the really coolest part. So then, I want to get Starlink and put on the boat. I will then, which I already have, I have a network wire running up the mast. I ran that years and years ago. Isn't it amazing? That's what you need to run a Starlink. Starlink runs over a network wire. That's what plugs into the back of the antenna, an actual network wire. So I will plug that into the Starlink, and then I will plug it in to its router. Its router again will be down here in the wheelhouse, and then I can plug it into this network switch with the Ethernet plug, which you can buy. You can get that. It's right in the router. You just plug into it, and then it will broadcast over even this access point. I won't have to reprogram anything or program the Starlink to be on the same name. So it's kind of cool. All right. I don't know who you are, but you. There you go. When people say dumb stuff, they go into timeout. He got 24 hours. I should say. He got 86K, 86,000 seconds of timeout. So maybe he won't be able to chat with us for 2 days because I'm only on it once a day. Sometimes twice. We'll see. Sometimes I do a little show in the morning. But then again, he won't be able to go to that show either. But the idea is, at which point I find out, hey, I have this one access point. It's not strong enough to get to the back of the boat. Remember, this is a 100-foot boat, so it might not be strong enough to get through all the different, hull, parts of the hull and get back to the back bar. It might not be strong enough to get down into the engine room because the engine room is back underneath the main salon, under the boat. I might want to put some switches in my pump room. My pump room is between the bar and the engine room, and maybe it's not. So I might, easy enough, go back down, run a wire in the engine room, put an access point, run another wire all the way back. Hello, Marshall. Thank you for saying hello. I might want to run one all the way back to the bar, and I can do that. I can through the Belgians. I can run quite a few wires. And how many access points or how many PoEs can I run off of this? Well, obviously one's going to be taken up by the source. That's this. This is going to be getting the internet, and or if I plug in a Starlink, so they'll share that one. I just said, well, thank you, Marshall. Appreciate it. Marshall just subscribed. Isn't that nice? So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4 access points. And what I think would be smart, put one directly under the floor of the master berth. And maybe towards the back of the master berth. Because that way, that would absolutely cover the master berth bath downstairs, and the forward salon, which is our theater. You guys want to see the theater? Here, let me show you. This is the theater in our boat. It's our okay. First off, maybe I should show you this. This is our. I can turn. Sorry about that. I got too far from the internet that we have now. But this is the main salon of the boat. You can see there's the chandelier. And now we can go up here. This is the dining area. And then here's where we're going. We're going to go up in. Sorry, back on the internet. This is the forward salon and where our theater is. So there's the theater. This door that's right down here, that goes up to the master berth. It's full beam room with a head forward. There's our galley. That's the galley. Head and shower. And then under the main salon, that's her bath, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I can't tell you how cool that is. Let's turn that back. Have to click OK. Bam! Back to me. Back to Walter in the wheelhouse. So that was a small, quick tour of the boat. It's better to do that probably during the day when you can see everything. But I think with this, oh, wait a second. I bought a freaking, I thought this was a gigabyte switch. This is 100 meg PoE. Oh, I'm sending that. So I guess I'm not doing that Sunday. I swear I bought a 1 gigabyte switch. This is a 100 megabit switch. This isn't a business solution. This is a business choking point. I can't use this. Can't use this. I'm happy to get this, but this is a Type 6 Wi-Fi device. In fact, I think it even says so right on it at some point. Yeah, Wi-Fi 6 access point. This thing's capable of over in fact, I can even tell just from the numbers on it. This is an 18. Yeah, this has a 1 gigabyte Wi-Fi broadcast in it. I'm not going to choke it with a 100 megabit. And in fact, it's megabits. It's not megabytes. It's megabits per second. And this is like a big choke. And I'm saying choke. It would like have a great big fire hose and then running it through a garden hose and then back to a fire hose. It's just goopy. This is 867 gigabits on 5G. So I will connect it to the 5G from the house, and it'll come out this network, and I will probably pick up from this. Well, I know I've hit 400 from the bow of the boat. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't open this. 3 months free, limited time only. I am so bummed about that. And I'm using my other phone as the Wi-Fi, so I can't use either of the phones right yet to look on Amazon to see. I swear I ordered it and saw gigabit. Oh well, you get what you got and you deal with it. So maybe I won't be hooking that up until after Monday. But I'll go ahead and order a new one, and then I'll just return that one. Maybe when I get done with this live stream, I'll order one. I can maybe have it tomorrow. But yeah, there's that. Okay. So, but still, I do want to install that system. Maybe I'll film that and post that. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I have these really nice rods. Everybody calls them fishing rods, but they are for fishing wires. And I can attach the wires and pull them on the boat. But I'm going to have to get working on that. But tomorrow, off to Irvine. Well, I think that's going to be it for the night. Love you all. Thank you for chatting with me, everyone. I will see you again tomorrow. All right? You guys have a great day. Love you all. Bye-bye.